You know, happiness is binary. It's, do you want to be happy? Like, yes or no. It's not conditional on things outside of yourself. Like, it literally comes from within. I'm surrounded. Oh, Pixie, you're such a wuss. Oh, you're such a wuss. We love you anyway. Have a good day, folks. Hey, good morning. Morning walk, episode 51. It's a morning run today. And, wow, it's a cracking morning here in Sydney. Thanks for joining me. It's supposed to be 37 degrees today. It's like 100 Fahrenheit. It's going to be pretty warm. Decided to come out and try something a little bit different, which is like going for a bit of a morning run, just to get things started. Pixie's about. Good morning, Pixie. Hey, Pixie. Pixie, come say hello. That's the way. Good dog. Good morning, Pixie. Dog is happy. Dog is always happy. And so far, I kind of feel like I've been rewarded for the choice. It's absolutely spectacular. And what you got out there, that's actually Manly. So if you're in Sydney or you know Sydney, that's Manly Beach right there. Beautiful Tasman Sea. That there is North Head, which is like one of the headlands to the harbour. And right there, that kind of like dip at the top of the shot is actually the Sydney Head, so that's where the harbour opens out into the ocean. And here, sort of in the semi-foreground, that's Manly Dam. So that's where the morning walk takes place pretty much every day. Around here, around these bush tracks. Pipeline track's not far away. It's the Warringah Golf Club. So that's my home turf. It's not too bad, isn't it? Oh, there it is. You can hear that in the microphone, or maybe see it in the trees, but there's a westerly wind that's just sprung up here in Sydney. The really hottest days that we have are all when this westerly wind picks up. It's basically blowing in from the desert, the interior of the country, and brings all the heat with it. Being here on the coast for most of the time means that we got a sea breeze, keeps things relatively cool. Ocean temperature is relatively stable, so you don't tend to get crazy temperatures, except if you get this westerly blowing. Here she comes. It's going to be scorching today. I've actually been trail running for a few years now. Kind of got into it because I was traveling a lot for work. Used to pack up my road bike and take it with me, and it just ended up being too much time packing and unpacking. So even though I'd always mocked runners, I don't know why, maybe just because I was bad at it, eventually I thought I'd just buy a pair of running shoes and start running. And you know, most important thing if you want to start running is that you ease into it. I'd read a lot about it before I got started, so you got to really work into it. The kind of first 2 or 3 months even, it's like part walking, part running. You run for 200 meters, 200 yards, and you walk for 200 yards, and eventually you work that up to running 500 meters and walking 200 meters, you know? And over time you work it up so you can just keep the whole thing going. Otherwise, all that happens is that you push yourself too hard, hurt yourself, and then you stop and give up. So definitely easing into things is a good way to go. The sun just starting to touch the horizon there. It's beautiful. Anyway, sometime after I started running, I discovered all these trails near home, and now I'm a trail runner. And I do it all the time and absolutely love it. You have to avoid all of these obstacles as you're going, right? So it's not like, whoa, it's not just like regular running. You really have to be working both your brain and your body. I love that. I think it's such a good lesson, right? You know, I always used to mock runners. Why? Just because I was bad at it. Pixie, oh God, sorry about that. Pixie was like rolling on a dead animal. Something she loves to do from time to time is just to roll around on a dead animal, maybe to make herself smell good to the other dogs. The appealing aroma of a rotting carcass. Thanks, Pixie. No, but what I was saying was, you know, such a good lesson in life, right? Like, not to mock something that you don't understand, or, you know, ignore future opportunities just because you have some sort of preconception. You always have to be putting that shit aside. Like, I don't know, this activity that it's like literally my favorite thing to do in terms of physical exercise now. And I remember a gym teacher at some point, I was doing a spin class, and she said, oh, trail running is the best. You got to get into trail running. And I was like, what a load of crap, never. And yet here I am a couple of years later, and she was right. So, you know, to be happy means always trying new things and stepping outside your comfort zone a little bit, because you never know what it's going to be for you. That's suddenly a different stage of life, and everything is suddenly fucking awesome with it. Oh yes, check this out. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go, come on Pixie, up. There it is. Sun's coming up. It's a new day. And we're free to choose what we do with it. Free to choose what we make of every situation that we walk into, or every situation that we just find ourselves in, like it or not. You know, we only get one life. And all we are is like this like rock floating around in the universe, empty space. You know, whatever we do is not gonna like completely change the world on its axis or alter the universe. So, you know, what are you going to do with those precious minutes that you have left? Whether it's 15 minutes or 150 minutes or 15 years. That's the choice. The last part of the message for today is that happiness, you know, happiness is like binary. It's like, do you want to be happy? Yes or no? There's like nothing in between. You know, as soon as we put conditions on things, we're just making excuses. You know, can trail running make you happy? Yes, it can. Can trail running not make you happy? Yes. But if you don't actually step outside your comfort zone and try these things, you never know what it is that's going to turn you on and make you happy. And I think there's so much wisdom in that. Whatever you're getting up to today, I hope it's a good one. I'm Rob, and I'll see you tomorrow on the morning walk. Thank you.